I would try and explain things, but unless people have pointed questions, I'm probably not going to do too much other than just talk the nonsense I normally talk. And I do talk an awful lot of nonsense. That being said, this is a very strong hand full of nonsense. 1 completed sequences, 4 pairs. This will get me to a winning condition very, very fast.
9 bamboos. 9 dots.
I just need to draw 1.
9 characters.
I just need to complete another couple of triplets and that'll sort me out there.
West wind.
However, that is not the best way to go about this.
1 character.
If I can get rid of the
Red
if I can get the
dragon.
4 dots, I can get rid of the 1s, and that will allow me
Red
to
dragon.
kind of qualify for the no 1s, 9s, or honor tiles.
White dragon.
But we'll see.
Red dragon.
One of the downsides of being this close to
9 characters.
I thought the nonsense was the explanation of the game.
North
The nonsense
wind.
is the explanation of the game, sir. But you know, I accept it as nonsense. Whatever I say
2
here will
bamboos.
be fairly nonsensical to most people.
8 dots.
This is just the way this game goes.
3 characters.
And that was possibly a bad play, actually. For reasons that
9
are
dots.
complicated to explain offhand, but still.
5 characters.
Nah, no point in calling.
4 bamboos.
That's made it worth it again.
6 dots.
So I have 2 sequences. I have 3 pairs set up. We like
Red
nonsense.
dragon.
Indeed, sir. This is why I'm playing Mahjong late
1
at night.
character.
When my concentration is waning, definitely waning. I'm prone to make bad decisions.
White dragon.
You know, sometimes I should probably put these on YouTube. But 1 dot
1
goes
dot.
in first. But no, it's all about the banter at this
East
stage.
wind.
All about the banter.
Boom.
And also to see if Tofu Boy will finally turn
3
up.
characters. 7 characters.
There's a few things I can draw which will get me ready. I need to
9
draw the
bamboos.
last remaining West Wind, the
White
last
dragon.
remaining 5 character, or a free 6 over here.
1 bamboo.
And that will get me to a point to run away where I can declare a reach.
South wind.
Which is basically announcing that you're 1 away.
8 bamboos.
There's loads of restrictions on it, which are a bit awkward to get into, but we'll see.
2 bamboos.
I'll
8
definitely
dots.
see. Oh, well, it's going to be reach only for possibly 1 door if I get the 6 there.
8 bamboos. Green dragon.
There have been no green dragons, so somebody's going to call that.
Boom.
Probably should have thought about that, actually, and not played it, but
9 dots.
we're not playing sensibly. Never play sensibly if we can avoid it.
4 characters.
Right, now we'll get rid of the 2 Wests, because
West
at
wind.
this point, there's a lot we can do with this,
East wind.
and we might even get a 3rd sequence out of this numerical set.
4 characters.
And we have too many pairs as it is. We only need the 1 at the end. And the West was the least likely one to become a triplet.
6 characters. West wind. 7 bamboos.
6 are free. That'll put me 1 away.
5 dots.
And we want to draw... Unfortunately, we discarded a 9 at the very
9
first thing,
dots.
but we very nearly have a 1 to 9 complete set. And that's another moth attacking me! What the heck?
9 bamboos.
Stay away from the tea. I'm now
2
paranoid
dots.
about moths falling into my tea. It's not good. Based on the last...
No.
Based on the last. Alright, that's a victory there. It was least likely to become a triplet. In many ways, my hand just did not develop at all. And yeah, darn it! I'm not even joking. Moths hate me. Now, the difference between this rule set and the one that I normally play is that if a player hits 0 or goes below 0, the game ends. So it is very, very possible for the game to suddenly end. And then whoever's got the most points at that stage is the winner. I concede the game is weird, but
White
if you consider it
dragon.
in a sort of extended
White
Jim Rummy
dragon.
style, with various arbitrary rules on scoring,
9 dots.
that's kind of what it is.
8 characters.
I do need a coaster to put on top of my drink. Unfortunately, actually I do. Coaster! Da-da! Excellent. Right, don't want to call that anyway. Red dragon.
Red dragon.
And the tea is safe from moths.
East wind.
Even if I'm not. Oh yeah, giant coaster for
5
myself.
dots.
Chi.
9 dots.
Okay, lots of very fast, aggressive calling. This is the most useless tile to me at the
2
moment.
characters.
Stay away from me, you darn moth. I'm watching you.
Red dragon. 9 characters.
It's out for revenge.
8 bamboos.
8 dots is fairly useless as
8
well, because I've got
dots.
nothing around it.
Nine bamboos.
I could do,
6
but this is risking the
characters.
drink. Hold on.
4 dots.
Do I want the 4 dots? Not really. And now I lost my coaster. Thank you very much, whoever suggested that.
1 bamboo. 2 bamboos. 9 dots.
Right.
5 characters.
Could call that, but won't. 2. Get rid of a
9
9s, because at this
characters.
point we're trying to build ourselves towards
1 dot.
no 1s, 9s, or honours, which is fairly easy. Though we've let ourselves a little open here. We discarded the 1, and that kind of
South
completes the set
wind.
there, which might be a problem later.
8 dots.
See how it goes. See if this moth can actually distract me from winning. It'll do that at some point, I'm sure.
9 characters.
Okay, it's
North
now
wind.
International Coaster Balancing 2015. Somebody will make that a flash game, I'm sure.
3
If
bamboos.
it's not already been made.
2 bamboos.
Okay, that will keep because
7
that
dots.
gives us a completed set over there. Downside is I'm really not advanced. The hand's not
4
really
dots.
advanced at this point. I've still got plenty of gaps. With only very
7
specific
bamboos.
tiles that will fill it in. I need exactly 4 here, I need the exact 4 there. Unless the rest of it develops a bit faster.
9 bamboos.
Okay, that's not too bad, actually. I can get rid of the 5 here.
5
Leave myself
dots.
a pair of threes. So this now gives me a 5, 6, 7 and a 7, 8, which is two-sided. Unfortunately, I've discarded a 9 there as well. But, yeah. What can we do?
8 bamboos.
A 6 or a 9 then means we're waiting on
Chi.
4, 7 in the
1
bamboo side
character.
of things. And it'll be Reach, Pinfu, which means nothing to anybody, but that's what it'll be.
Red dragon.
Reach, Pinfu, 1 door. Get rid of that.
3 characters.
So that gives me a little more in the few more options. I have no idea what the player on the left is actually after. I assume they got a bonus tile of some kind, which allowed them to have a legal
1
hand.
dot.
Similar with the player across from me, because neither of them are looking
character.
at very expensive hands with that.
South wind.
We'll see.
1 dot.
Some ideal draw at this point would be a 6, 9, 4, or 7. Any of those
5
4
dots.
tiles get me into the point where I can declare Reach and go for the win.
9 dots.
And it will be declare Reach and go for the win,
9
because at this point
characters.
there's no reason for me not to. Annoyingly,
7
I've
dots.
discarded 2 9s in this game concurrently, on the basis I thought they wouldn't help me a lot. That's the third one
4
gone there, so there are
dots.
no 9s available.
4
1 6
characters.
has been played. So,
7
it might not
dots.
be all that easy. I suppose if I drew a 4, that
White
also allows me
dragon.
to get into there as well, but it's not a Pinfu hand, and it's less valuable at that
8
point.
dots.
Again, means
East
nothing to
wind.
most people, but yeah.
White dragon.
I do my best to be informative at times. I don't want to get rid of that, so I'm going to keep the 8 discard that I've
8
already got. I
characters.
could have got rid of a 7 and tried to hold on, but I want to try and keep
1
this. I want to keep the 5 because it adds a little value. That being said, somebody's won it already from me with a very, very cheap hand. Just the bonus West Wind. A few additional points gained, and 2 to go. I'm now in 3rd place. I was the dealer that round, so I lost more points than everybody else. Still, the gap's not big enough that I can't win it back if I get a good hand. Or actually get a finished hand at this point, actually, because I haven't finished one. Okay. Not ideal, but it's not bad either.
9 bamboos. 7 dots.
Even the moths are against Mahjong. Sorry, I hadn't noticed that, but yes, the moths don't like Mahjong either. Nobody likes Mahjong. Except the mad bloke
7
playing
characters.
it here. And he must be mad, because why else would he play Mahjong?
West wind. 1 dot. 2 dots. 6 bamboos.
Okay, I have no character
8
styles whatsoever, so we'll
characters.
get rid of those when we draw them.
Pom.
Which means somebody else is
1
going to be
bamboo.
calling.
Pom.
In fact, everybody's going to be calling because, you know,
East
this
wind.
is how you play this game apparently. With no concept
North
of defense.
9 dots.
Also, arguably, I should have discarded south rather than north, but hey, I'm making
7
errors.
dots.
This is not unusual.
Chi.
9 bamboos.
Oh, this asks you to do something far
9
more
characters.
difficult. Far more difficult. You have to understand a Chinese, originated in China, has been adapted, rules adapted by
7
Japan,
characters.
and they're completely against any other form of Mahjong, generally speaking.
4 bamboos.
Then you also have to contend with the fact that I'm trying to speak 2 languages to you simultaneously,
5 characters. 7 dots.
and generally speaking, yeah.
Red
Honestly,
dragon.
it's not that complicated in a lot of ways. I'm making it
8
sound a lot more
bamboos.
complicated than it is. It is true, I make a lot of errors though.
Southwind.
Especially when I play Mahjong this late at night and I'm not
Red
concentrating
dragon.
fully. Because of all the banter, which is why I'm here. To provide a
Westwind.
platform for banter alongside some things that... Oh god, no! No! Dear god, no.
5 dots.
I didn't even think you were around, actually, Marish, and you haven't
1
spoken in
character.
ages, so...
Green dragon.
This is it, and it's part of the reason why,
9
even if I'm
bamboos.
speaking just in English terminology, a lot of the terms aren't
9
exactly
dots.
obvious.
9 dots.
I should have got rid of the 4 characters there rather than 9,
White
but
dragon.
I've done it now. Can't complain,
8
it's something you've done.
dots.
Pom.
I should really be folding against the left-hand
Green
side, but
dragon.
I'm just so far behind on points that I just cannot afford to.
Green dragon.
So I've got to play risky tiles, even if I'm fairly certain that player on the left will call them. The downside is the player on
4
the left
dots.
has absolutely no chance of getting a good hand. At best, they've got a cheap bonus triplet in their hand, or they're waiting on the remaining bonus triplet.
Southwind.
Other than that, there's no hand they could
9
really be
bamboos.
going for. And that's actually not... That didn't work out
8
too bad for me,
dots.
actually, because that now gives me a possible sequence there, if I can draw
2
the 3 or the
dots.
6. And at that point, I'm actually one
One
away
dot.
from Tempai. I think. Yeah, I'm one away from Tempai.
5 bamboos.
Pass.
North
So if I can
wind.
draw the 5 dots, the 2 dots, the 6 character, the
5
3
bamboos.
character, or... Is there anything else I can draw? No, I don't think there is. And I have to discard the... I have to toss the door at this point.
East wind.
Which is a bonus tile. It's the next one in sequence from whatever's revealed there.
6 bamboos.
It counts as a bonus. Let's get rid of it now. It's a
6
dangerous tile to get
bamboos.
rid of any time, but one... He just got
7
rid of one
characters.
himself, so it's as safe as it's going to be.
3
If
bamboos.
I can draw a 5 or a 2, that allows me to just do it that way
West
around.
wind.
Riichi.
6 dots.
So it's now a
North wind.
2-5 pin weight. So the only 2 tiles I'm waiting on.
7 bamboos.
There is 1 2 been played. There's 1 5 been played. Actually, there's 2 2s been played.
6 characters.
But there's still plenty of winning tiles around.
Pom.
And
4 bamboos.
5 is a Suji weight
4
here.
dots. East wind.
Usually winning tiles are 3 away if they're in a sequence. So generally, if an 8's been played, I don't need the 5.
1
In this
bamboo.
case, I do, but still. That's why it's not perfect theory. And again, you've got bonus tile only at best. I have reached Pinfu, Tanyo, possibly Peiko, if I get the 5 pin. And is the game disconnected, or is it just...
6 bamboos.
He likes to do that to me as well. I could have waited for Sanchiku,
6
actually, but it
dots.
didn't
2
work out.
characters.
In fact, now I could have got Sanchiku if I'd have waited until now. It wouldn't surprise me if Marichin is orchestrating something of that nature.
3 bamboos.
It's not me. At this point, it's almost likely to be a winning tile for somebody.
Chi.
Oh, God. So, alright, you have nothing.
8 bamboos.
No, you have nothing. There is no
1
single
dot.
tile you can
1
wait on that will
character.
allow you to win. The only thing you can get now at any point is the last tile win.
6 dots.
Which means you're very
8
likely to draw
bamboos.
in. If you get either of my 2 winning tiles, it's very, very
West
likely
wind.
they're going to just... Sumo! So I drew the tile, needed to get the 4 sets. I achieved 5 bonuses, or 5 hands, which is there, each worth 1. Gives me 8,000 points and puts me into the lead. I suppose that was technically possible if they got the extra 9, but I think the 9 was played. Either way, he had virtually nothing. Also, my rank appears to have dropped. Oh well. I suppose that doesn't matter, but it's since the last time. That is not... That is
North
an
wind.
awesome starting hand. I realise most of you don't care about Mahjong, but
9
honestly, this
dots.
is one of the best starting hands I've ever picked up.
8 characters.
I am 1 away on the second turn with 3 Dora.
North wind.
Unfortunately, I do have the ability. I will need
West
to
wind.
reach unless I get the 4 pin here, which 4 or 2 pin.
8
In which
characters.
case, I've got the technical weight for Ipeiko, but
8 characters.
I'd probably still declare a reach off of it in any case.
White dragon.
If I draw one of each of these 3, I'm still going to go reach on the double weights
9
for 1 or 3.
characters.
So all I'll be discarding is character tiles for the reach if that
4
comes off.
bamboos.
No.
5 characters.
Play that on the basis I might be able to switch to Toitsu, and it's a slightly better thing to be trying to wait on. Oh, darn you! No, don't do that to me. It's the Ari game. This is my one, thank you. Thankfully...
Chi.
2 characters.
Okay.
9 characters.
All I look like I'm doing is going
East
for
wind.
a silly Honitsu, or I'm having a terrible luck getting rid of my
1
last
character.
tile. Can't call anything, though.
3 characters. South wind. Green dragon. 6 characters. 4 bamboos. One dot.
For you, maybe. For you.
1 character.
So if I draw over the 3 of the 5
3
now,
characters.
that actually allows me to go into a 3-sided weight here for 1, 4, 7
8 dots.
off of that.
North
so that is a
wind.
better weight for me.
1 character.
I'm in the lead, so I do kind of want to rush the victory, but I don't have a Yaku if
2
I call,
bamboos.
so I can't really afford to.
5 characters. 1 dot.
We'll go with that.
8 characters.
But suddenly I'm gonna have to while
4
while
dots,
tired
3
calculate
bamboos.
weights. But not just yet.
West wind.
Yes, I
West
kind
wind.
of narrowed my draws a little with discarding the 2-1 dots, but
3 dots.
I still can't call at this point. If I
6
get the
characters.
Itsu guaranteed,
1
alright,
bamboo.
now I'm calling. If a 7 comes up, if I can actually call and go
8
into an
dots.
Itsu weight, I'm leading, so it's not such a bad thing.
2 dots.
ポン
3 bamboos. 7 characters. 9 dots.
Okay,
1
so
bamboo.
double weight now, 5 dot, 3 dot.
South wind.
No need to clear Reach because I'm leading at the moment. It's the last hand.
Green dragon.
If I draw a 4, that puts
9
me into
dots.
a double weight that way around.
8 dots.
Either way, I'm also 10 pi in case it goes to a draw, so there's that advantage as well.
6 characters. 5 dots.
Thank you very much. Dora free. Itsu Dora free is Mungan, which means nothing to most people. Oh, it was actually Hanneman because I had the red 5, 3 Dora. Yeah, it was 4 Dora. There we go. Easy win. Thank you very much. Right, now where's the game I set up?